All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. It is time for another video, and this one is on 3 fixed blades that were made to work. And what I mean by that is they were purpose-built for a job. And this guy is kind of the star of the show. And you know what? We should save that for last. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to this guy, the Kaiser Cobbler. And this is a super interesting $39 skeletonized knife. Now, I'm not sure that this one is for all of us, but I can definitely believe that this would be a great tool for a lot of people. Now, you got a pocket sheath here, taco style, that is made with a pocket clip, so it is easy to carry. I could see somebody working in a warehouse, breaking down boxes, or having to do detailed work on cardboard or whatever, wanting to check this out. $39, D2 steel, very cool design indeed, and it is made by Torbet Knives. And if we just go right in to what I believe this guy is for, which is detailed work. Okay, so a couple of things here. You can see easy peasy cutter. This is a heck of a utility cutter because of the shape. You do have a little belly toward the tip, but I think it is used for that. Now, if I'm being honest, holding it like this and slicing with it is not, it works very well, but it's not the most comfortable thing. I personally, if I was going to use it for that, would paracord wrap it in some way where I had something less, less pointy digging into me. It is very thin. You do have crowning here, but right there in the bottom of my hand, it really digs in. And that's why I think this guy shines in this other. So what I've been doing is I kind of been gripping it down like this and just pinch gripping it like this. And or taking my finger up like so, and this becomes a wonderful utility cutter. If somebody has a job where they have to cut cardboard out or form boxes or just open stuff, this is phenomenal for that kind of task because of that fuller. And I would also say that if you wanted to use this guy in the kitchen, it would be great. You could slice through like vegetables. Obviously this isn't a vegetable. You could slice through vegetables and use it in that way in the kitchen as well. I think this is definitely one that should be considered in that, and it will slice if that's what you want it for. Now, guys, again, like I said, these are $39. And just real quick on the specs, it is 6.65 inches with a 2.91 inch blade. And it is only 1.5 ounces, which is incredible to me because, again, it's one of those tools that's just going to go away and you're not going to have to worry about it. The handle length is 3.74, so there's plenty of room for most of us in that kind of grip. And here's a closer look at it, and this guy is made of D2 steel. Very interesting indeed. By the way, positive click into the sheath, definitely not just coming out. There is a little movement, but it's not just coming out. There's no shake here. Very nicely done, and you do have a place to push it open, and I like that clip a lot. Now, we're going to move on to this guy, and to me, this is, by the way, the Onai Fortitude 2 fixed blade, and this is the Such edition, and I'm told, I don't even know, but that Such is a gun YouTuber, and this is his version of this knife. I have a review on the channel. I'll try to put the link in here of the Onai Fortitude. Now, this one was in D2, and it is still available over on Amazon for $89.99, so $90. It is in G10 and D2, and I have a review on this where I actually banged it up, and you can see here, I use this video in the video. I will try to have that linked, and I definitely enjoyed this knife. Very nice grip on it. You do have contouring, as you can see with the banding, and you have a little bit of a thumb ramp there, but it feels like somebody said, man, this thing could be so much better. First of all, you have a large style sandwich sheath here, and you have a big old tech lock here for carrying it. And you know, that's fine and everything. And whoever this Such guy is and Onai decided, well, we can make this better. So let's get this back out just to compare and contrast. First of all, you can see the blade shape changed to a little bit more of a standard drop point instead of a clip. You can see we have more of a thumb ramp over here. We have a more aggressive thumb ramp. You can also see we went from D2 to CPM S35VN. We do have similar sharpening choils that seem to be pretty good there. And we went from this green coating to a black coating. Thickness-wise, we went a little bit thinner, which is awesome. And we have more jimping here, and we went to an even more contoured handle. And it's micarta with G10 underliners. So we still have a very nice full tank construction, but I can tell you this guy is quite a bit lighter as well. So you can see this being a very nice bushcraft or around the campfire, hunting, hiking, camping, even fishing kind of knife. Now, I'm going to have a little piece of video that I'm going to drop in here of this thing chopping a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and get this out. I haven't even done this much, and it's hard to do on camera this way, but you can see this guy bites really well. I am not trying to feather stick. For those telling me I'm not doing it right, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to show how this guy bites into the wood, okay? That's all I'm doing here. It is a very sharp edge, and it cuts very, very nicely. You can see on my typical cardboard here, no problem whatsoever. It just saws right through it. And again, I will show you the video outside of me chopping into it, but you can see it's definitely made to have that kind of bitey edge to it down into this wood. And if I had the right kind of wood, you could very much feather stick with it. This is not that kind of wood. So definitely very good. Now, I will say, in hand, this thing is great. I love this contoured micarta. It is very, very tactile and has a great grip to it. You get locked in right here with a guard, and it feels really, really nice in hand. And I like, and you'll see in that piece of video, guys, even though this guy is lighter, you still get, look at that, you get a heck of a chop down into that. This is treated wood, and you can see, look at that, lighter, and it still goes down into that. Coating is very nice and protective. I am liking this a lot. Now, all right, well, that was fun, but sometimes the camera starts drifting all over with all the banging and clanging. But guys, this is a really fantastic knife for $139.99. Again, made of S35. And they say 3.7 millimeter stock. I just weighed it, and it is right at 5 ounces with just the knife, and almost like 6.5 with the sheath. Now, you have an interesting sheath. They do call it leather, but I'm not positive. This seems like fake leather to me. But you do have a horizontal carry. You thread your belt through it for horizontal scout carry, which is really nice in my summation. And you do have a button clasp here. So that works well to me, and it's a whole lot less bulky than this guy, which also weighs a whole lot more. So again, Fortitude for $89. The original Fortitude, I would definitely recommend this knife. Again, it's thicker, overall thicker on the stock, and thicker overall, and it just feels heavier. But if you just want a good camping knife for under $100, I have no problem recommending the Fortitude. But the Fortitude 2 seems more refined and thinner with the tall grind all the way up, and with this lovely micarta. And this is definitely a player in the outdoors, camping, bushcrafting, etc. Line of things. So yeah, that's a look at kind of 3 fixed blades that I believe were made to just go do some work. And again, you have the Cobbler and the Fortitude and the Fortitude 2. The Cobbler does not want to stay up there, so we'll put him right here, and that is fine. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think down below. And again, sorry for some of the camera tricks there, but hopefully this was a good look at 3 fixed blades that were made to work. So thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel.